2022 was the best of times, it was the blurst of times.
You stupid monkey! You shut up.
Okay, yeah, this year kinda stunk, but it was pretty good for people who like to partake in video games. This was a hard list to make because of said good year for video games. I played a lot of Nintendo Switch this year, so it skews there, and I mainly used my PS4 for replaying Kingdom Hearts. First, I want to give a shout out to game updates that happened this year. These games either added new content that hooked me in or continued to give excellent new content. Fortnite has had a fantastic year with amazing battle passes and some great new gameplay mechanics. Few of the seasons haven't been as strong as the seasons in 2021, but not bad at all. Ultimately, I think 2021 was the stronger year. Planet Zoo is still going strong, and the DLC in this game has always been of high quality, and even adding some highly requested animals in this last year. Payday 2 has continued to add some new updates and some new DLC that adds fun new mechanics and weapons. Some of the community challenges have been a bit overtuned though, and they've been very unfun. And now it is time for the honorable-ish mentions. You'll see what I mean later, and also some other games I want to talk about. Elden Ring and Xenoblade 3. I haven't beat these games, that's the only reason they're not on the list, but I really like both of these games. Multiverses and Overwatch 2. Multiverses is an interesting game. I really like what it has going on, but there are too many issues for me to put it on my list, from the weird release schedule, absurd grinding, and the wacky bouncing. These are all complaints I can throw at Overwatch 2. I love Overwatch 1, and Overwatch 2 has all I love from 1, but also a lot of extra trash and garbage, not to mention the bad marketing. I could make a whole video on what went wrong there. Gundam Evolution. This game is so much fun, and it has a lot of unused potential due to sporadic update schedule and some bad monetization. It's a shame that the player base seems to be dwindling. Capcom Fighting Collection. This would have gone on the list, but I felt like a game collection would be cheating. Every game on there is great though. Rune Factory 5. Not on this list because I didn't beat it, but also I want to gush about Rune Factory. Rune Factory is a good series, excited for the re-release of 3. It is time for the list proper. This is a very hard list, and a lot of these could probably be switched in all honesty. Number 10, Sonic Frontiers. By all accounts, I should dislike this game. I only like open world games in certain instances, and the cyberspace levels kinda suck. But something about this game drew me in. It's the music, it's the atmosphere, it's the general vibe of the game. But there's a lot of cheap bullshit in this game, from annoying glitches to unfun level design. But man, after Sonic Forces... Number 9, Marvel Snap. A licensed mobile game is not something I would have expected to put on a top 10 list of the year. But with the devs over at Second Dinner being comprised of ex-Hearthstone devs, they really knew their stuff when it comes to card games. And fitting of their name, they cooked. They delivered a fun and addicting card game that doesn't feel too punishing and does not have a booster pack system which puts it above Hearthstone, to be honest. Unfortunately, it still has an item shop and the premium currency, but that's how it is on this bitch of an earth. Number 8, Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Seeing Nintendo continue to partner with Koei to make more Dynasty Warriors collabs has been great to see. Hyrule Warriors is one of my favorite Zelda games, and same goes for Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes for Fire Emblem. I have many mixed thoughts on Three Houses, but ultimately I do like it, but many of my story problems were fixed with Three Hopes. Shez is more likable than Byleth, and they even gave Byleth a personality, and is also incredibly refined Warriors gameplay. Number 7, Splatoon 3. Splatoon was a series I did not expect to get really popular, nor did I expect to fall in love with it as much as I did. I played the hell out of the first 2 Splatoons, and I played 3 more than both of them combined. It is an incredibly solid gameplay loop, combined with a solid campaign and style. Number 6, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. When I was a small child, I played the hell out of LEGO Star Wars 2 on the PC. A few years later, when I got my DS, I played the hell out of LEGO Star Wars A Complete Collection. So the announcement of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, I got so excited and it absolutely lived up to the hype. I am so glad this game exists. It's a fun and unique way to experience all 9 movies, and throw in characters from The Mandalorian and comics, and just make an even better experience. Number 5, Pokemon Violet. I like Pokemon Violet a lot, and this game has its issues with performance. I was luckier than most people, but I still had my own issues like frame drops and weird shadows. But with those factored in, this game had an incredibly fun gameplay loop and a story that is pretty good, especially for Pokemon. Number 4, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Kirby is a series that I keep forgetting I love. Forgotten Land is just another amazing entry in this series that keeps delivering. Kirby is in the 3rd dimension, works incredibly well, and Kirby feels better to control than ever before. This or Robot are my favorite Kirby, and it is already a tight race. Number 3, Pokemon Legends Arceus. I like Pokemon Legends Arceus a lot. This fucking game. This game probably has my favorite addition to the franchise in a long time. The combat is more fun than normal, and being able to throw Pokeballs in the overworld is a massive game changer. The game also has an intriguing story that does help the game even more. Not to mention that due to the uniqueness of the game, I can see myself revisiting this more often than Pokemon Violet, for instance. Number 2, Neon White. What is there to say about Neon White that hasn't already been said by everyone under the sun? The gameplay is slick and satisfying, the game is visually interesting, and the story is filled with a bunch of lovable dorks. And number 1, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe is one of the best games I ever played this year, and I think it is better to go into this one as blind as you can. But just take the original Stanley Parable and take the premise of the original and stretch it to its farthest limits, while still keeping it funny, engaging, and a bit creepy. So those are the best games I played in 2022. Let me know if there are games you play that you would have liked to see on this list, or if you agree with any, or if you liked the video, hit like, or if for some reason you like this video and want to see more, hit subscribe.